everyone, I'm Ara Bowman here at ABplusProduction studio, and today I had the pleasure to have Nancy Bown with Dog Harmony. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing Olivia.
Thank you. Olivia is one of the doggy ambassadors for Dog Harmony.
Well, I had the pleasure to pet her earlier and interact with her, and she's very well behaved. You're doing a great job, Nancy.
Thank you. And so is she. She's a good girl.
So, tell me a little bit more about Dog Harmony and what is Dog Harmony?
Okay. So I've been a trainer in the area for over 18 years. And when I first started training, I volunteered a lot of rescues, a lot of shelters, trying to help them train the animals in order to make them more adoptable. And what I found was that there was this constant regurgitation of an animal finding a home, something happening, the animal coming back. It was just this horrible cycle. And then a huge amount of animal surrenders, especially in the summertime, that then overcrowd the shelters. So I thought, instead of, just running crazy trying to train everything and going from, Fort Walton to Freeport to Panama City, that I would start my own rescue, so to speak, but it would focus on education in order to keep the dogs from going into the shelters to begin with.
When did you start the foundation?
Dog Harmony was founded in 2015.
2015, so it's
Yes.
been 4 years now. Wow.
Yes.
So what is your primary focus?
It's to give Olivia treats. The primary focus is educating the public about spay-neuter, which is one of the reasons the animals end up in the rescue. Offering programs to them, free training to help them keep an animal in the home so that it's not surrendered to the shelter. Microchipping is so important. We do complimentary microchipping. A lot of times somebody will lose their dog, and then there's countless hours that our animal control spend picking up the dog, taking it to the rescue, to their shelters, trying to locate the owner. And sometimes an animal has to stay 3 or 4 days before the owner realizes that the animal's gone. So with a microchip, any veterinarian can scan. The chip is put right in here. You scan and it's got the owner information, and the dog can be instantly returned to the owner without having to involve animal control.
So I had the pleasure to meet Nancy the other day at a networking event, and you were sharing with me a story that touched me. So I would like for you to share it with the audience today.
Okay. No, I'd like to share it. It's something that rescue workers face, and it's something that could be avoidable. And this particular story was last summer. There was a family that decided to breed their female with the neighbor's male so that they could have puppies and what we call in rescue the family experience. The children would see the birth, help raise the puppies, find homes for the puppies, et cetera, et cetera. But how this family story actually ended up going was that the female, the mother, died giving birth to the puppies, which left 8 puppies without a mom. And the family, not having the experience to handle something like that, ended up surrendering all 8 puppies to a kill shelter at just a few days old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very sad.
Yeah, very sad story.
So then I was contacted by a veterinarian to take in these puppies, and they helped me, and I would take them a few at a time, work with them with adult female dogs to kind of give them some canine body, language, and have a pseudo mother, even though they weren't nursing from the mother, and slowly find them homes. And of those puppies, of the puppies, we found 6 marvelous homes, and they're wonderful dogs, just like Olivia.
I see that you're very passionate, and that's what made me wanted to be involved with you.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate the opportunity, and I really appreciate the stories that you share and everything you do for the community and for the animals that you care for. So how is Dog Harmony different?
So how Dog Harmony different is actually we don't really take dogs. So this whole, I know it's crazy, this whole thing with these puppies was a new experience for us. We are really focused on education. Now we do take owner surrenders of older animals in order to utilize the animal as a communication bridge for our humane education programs. But taking puppies or just operating as a shelter is not what we do. That's what your county shelters are for and some of the other local organizations. We are strictly education.
Why do you feel that education is so important?
I just have seen in the area, I've been here 55 years, and I've seen our pet population and our shelter population just explode. We have 27 rescues in this area. Every one of them is full. So I just think we have to get to the root of the problem, figure out why this is happening, and let's eliminate it, starting with the children and then on into the adults, and start to have hope for the animals to not be euthanized and to have better lives.
What is the most common issue that you see?
Behavioral issues is number one. A lot of the dogs that end up in the rescues are 8 months old. And we have recently started a program where if you have a dog that maybe has bad manners, not aggression, or just is driving you absolutely nuts, we have free training where I'll meet with the owner one-on-one and come up with a program in order to keep the animal in the home.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes, last month we had 16 animals. Of those, 10 were definitely the owners were ready to surrender them. Of those 10, only one I recommended, it just wasn't a good fit, and we're taking that animal, training that animal, and we'll find it a home.
That is amazing. I also see that you have another program that it's called Kids and Canines.
Yes.
What is the program about?
That's one of our humane education programs. There's such a correlation between domestic violence and ethical treatment of animals. And so we like to start this at a young age. We have a camp, they learn the proper care of a dog, we do some training, make dog treats, talk about nutrition, talk about animal issues, talk about anything that the kids want to talk about. We limit it to 8 kids so that it's a very intimate environment, and we just spend half a day addressing any issues they want, including bite prevention. Those ages between 2 and 8 are so many dog bites just because they don't understand how to approach an animal or how to greet an animal, and they learn that in our class.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Nancy, thank you for being here today and sharing your amazing story.
Thank you.
Please visit dogharmony.org and spread the love.